Welcome. She's my boss, better half. We've been working on this business together. Let's talk about the philosophies that why do you think we came up with this program?
I'm so excited to talk about this to you guys. I think there are two sides. One side is thinking as an adult, another side is having a child of my own that is almost 6 years old. That's another perspective. When you think about your child that will grow up and be an adult one day, growing up, focus on studies, which never included financial education. It was all about math, science, study hard, going to university, find a job, make ends meet. As an adult, you're responsible for yourself. And later on, when you start a family, then for the family. So then all of a sudden, you're an adult and you have to manage things, but you have no idea how money works, how to save, how to budget. It's not only about knowledge, it's about habit. Making things automatic is important. We try to teach habits, find good habits and replace bad habits. Even if you have the knowledge, we want to build habits early, especially in early ages. So that's another thing coming up with this whole program is that we want the understanding to be there, the knowledge to be there, accessible by young kids, and then develop that along the way so that when they become an adult, it's very autonomous for them. They build the habit, know how to deal with money, build behaviors early. As a parent, it's been a struggle when they go out shopping. So sometimes they have to take the kids to shopping. Oftentimes they just avoid it because when they go shopping, they ask for spending money. Even when they grow older and become teenagers, they're dependent on the family. They know that there is the need for money, but they just want more and more without having the thoughts behind that. Why, for example, parents say that we don't want to spend money on this or on that. A lot of times parents don't know how to have those conversations and kids will never understand it. That's another side I've been trying. And the fact that we're financial advisors and we've been dealing with adults as well to see every time we talk about this, they say, oh, I need a program for myself. The best thing is to start early. We want to make financial education accessible to young kids so that when they become an adult, they're already so much ahead of the game.
It's more about behavior rather than education. We've talked with the team, and that's fundamental because it's before their subconscious mind is settled.
Absolutely. And we've been observing that with our own child. Now he understands much easier when we go shopping. He's not asking to buy this and that. He grasps why we don't want to spend on this because we have a plan.
Tell me a bit about not necessarily your resume. I'm talking about the way that you've been raised. And like similar to Evan, how have you been treated? How did you learn about money and the family, in the environment, about business, the way to the world works financially?
Yeah, so it's obviously there is the family side and there's the education system side. The family side, it's been some talks about saving, but never deep, really on the surface level. As a kid growing up, if you don't teach them, make them understand the reason behind the ask, right? They would tell you no, right? You would not understand. Rather than strategizing, one is a struggle in terms of the family, but also just focus on studying, and financial education is nowhere part of that, like growing up in the family. And then at university, the talk started on how I can become independent and making money. But it's not about making money. It's how to your behavior around the money, right? But then schooling system, I can say non-existent. There is no talk about money. I remember there was one course, economics, which it was all about concepts. In high school, we hated it because it had no practicality about how governments deal with money and how all those indexes are dealt with, which had no use. Personally, if I think about it, those were the challenges
How would you feel your life would have been financially if you would have been taught from early childhood about money?
As I said, you would have been much more ahead, right? If I was 18 and I knew what to do, definitely would have been more helpful for me.
Even in our own lives would have been different, right?
For sure.
As a family. With the program we designed, Why do you think it is different than, let's say, teaching? You can teach kids about money like with books and everything else. How our program is different than regular schooling methods.
It's pretty amazing. There has been a lot of thought behind it. Kids just want to play. Learning is intrinsic in their nature, especially in early ages. They're passionate to learn new things. And then there's another part of them is playing. Every morning when Irfan wakes up, what do we do today and what do we play today? I'm so excited thinking about all the games, all the singing, all the things that they're supposed to learn during the course with all these fun activities. We had a trial session and we saw how much kids enjoy to talk about money, right? They connected with their parents. All the examples they were making when we were asking questions was about their parents. It's also going to reflect on the family. It's going to be really helpful for the family as well. But oh gosh, I can't say how much I am excited to be working with the kids in this fun way of doing things. So they're going to be moving around the classroom, dancing, singing the money songs, learning about money and about math, use budgeting concept. I'm so excited to see them graduate from the first course with their project. And
how would you feel this would change the dynamics in the family? Because obviously, maybe the parents don't have financial education. As we know, we've worked with a lot of adults, as you were mentioning, and they think they know, but don't. How would you feel that would change the dynamics and the financial destiny for the family itself?
Parents learn a lot from their kids. When kids come home, they share what they learned. For example, Irfan was learning yoga and meditation at school. He didn't know that was part of the curriculum, but then he would tell us, oh, deep breathe or do this and do that when mad. Those conversations come up at home. For sure, this is no different. It's going to come up obviously, money is the conversation everywhere. And there's going to be so many occasions where the concept of money come up when parents and kids are talking. Kids think about their wants, not their needs. It will trigger a lot of conversation between parents and kids. Parents will be amazed and learn from their kids. Whatever they learn fast, there will be positive outcomes for the family.
Thank you